Good morning, everybody. Nice to have you here. Old Mucker, good to see you. Kevin, good morning. Nice to have you. Yes, and I did reply to your comment on that if I could eat all that, and I said nope. But uh, oh, I do have a little a secret. Um, I'll reveal to you next week. So it has. I think I can do better. So. Sam H. Cookin, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. If you get a chance, Sam, go look at my chili video I made yesterday. Well, it won't be a secret. I won't tell you until next week. So, good morning, Reaper Man. So, I'll probably tell you Monday, 1 week from today. So, today I start the 7 days, 7 meals for $20 or less, or $20. Because I want to get through this one today, this week. So, Art, how are you doing today? Nice to have you here. Yeah, I got a job. Yeah. No, it has to do with a video series. So, for YouTube. So. Bought a motorcycle? No. And don't you swear like that at me again, there, old Mucker. Got a job. No, I wish I could work. I really do. Good, Molly. Good one. Good morning, Molly. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. No, it's along with the lines of what I'm doing right now. So you bought another one? Well, that's cool, man. Good. I'm doing good there, Reaper. How are you doing? Oh. Don't know what we're going to talk about today, being as I was on last night at 10 o'clock, or got off last night at 10 o'clock, so 8.5 hours. And, other than I was watching the Food Channel all night, I didn't watch any news, but I'd love to have them. That'd be nice. Fortunately, we got Social Security here in the United States, and I busted my ass all my life, and that's if I wouldn't have, my Social Security wouldn't be nothing, and that's why I get a decent Social Security check. So. So, the hot dog cart helps. It helps fill in where, a little bit here, a little bit there. So. That's right. That's exactly what happened. When you work 12, 15, 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, your body can't take it. After, 20 years of that, 25 years of that, it just, it wears right out. that's what's happened to me, my arthritis, my joints, and everything else. So, if I'd have had a factory job, one of them good cushion UAW jobs, union job, where I didn't have to do nothing but stand there and look pretty all day, that wouldn't have been no problem. But I couldn't stand and work inside a building with somebody looking over my shoulder all the time. So I decided I'd be out in the open and serve the public. And you know how them people are. So I can tell you right now, there's been some times I've walked in the house and seen myself walking right back out at the same time to go back to work. I passed myself coming in as I was going out, or coming out as I was going in. Oh, I know what you mean. My neck, my back, my arms, my elbows, hands, wrists, fingers, everything. Knees. I got one knee that doesn't crack no more, but the other one still does. My my toes look like this. They go sideways, because of the arthritis in them. So, and I got toes that are crinkled up like this on the other foot. So, and it's because of arthritis. All my joints. I've got bone spurs in my feet, and in between the little bones you have in your feet, I don't know how many you got in your feet, like 20 or 30 or something like that. Same way within your hand, you got a bunch of little bones there. I got arthritis in between all them little things. Now I got osteoporotic. The rheumatoid is the worst, and that's what I've got in my wrist and my fingers, and I'm starting to get it in my ankles. What you looking for, honey?
Don't worry about it. Mind your business, and you're
Yeah.
Nobody else hurts.
I know you hurt. I just got done rubbing your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let the live stream interfere. I mean, funny, isn't it? I could just throw something at your head.
I have no problem with UAW. Yeah, no problem. Changing machine. Today's factories don't. I don't like yesteryear's. No windows, buzzers. And then you get to go to break. I get paroled every 8 to 12 hours. That's funny. Yeah. But they do have that extravaganza every weekend for you. You know what I'm talking about. You worked in the garbage company for a while too. You know exactly what it's like. Tell her that Mucker says lay down, he'll rub your back. I tried to do that, but she says it hurts to lay on her stomach. So I've been rubbing her back. She leans up against something and I rub her back. More like a redhead stepchild for the black sheep. You're right.
That's your problem. Go around.
So, anybody got anything they want to talk about other than sex, the Second Amendment, the sexy Second Amendment, or too much religion? I am getting a little lax on the Second Amendment and the religion part, but the sex, you know, there's just too many kids walking around for that. So, and that's where they come from. You know they love you, Kevin, at American Axle. It's a family business. They treat you like family. Family Grits, good morning from the Smoky Mountains. You're looking lovely as ever. The sun hasn't even rose, but you have brightened my day. Good morning, Bama Grits. Hopefully you're enjoying your vacation, your camping trip. It's overrated, yeah. Yeah. I do have to, when I get off from here, I got to run to the store. I'm going back to the Dollar Tree. I got to pick up some, little aluminum pans, or, the tinfoil pans, whatever you want to call them. Because a lot of the stuff I'm making for that 7 meals, I can cook in aluminum pans and stuff like that and throw them away when I'm done. Because I don't think I should have to, I don't want to do all the extra dishes from cooking 2 different meals every day. Help me load the truck. I can't, Lamont. You know all about my arthritis. Morning, I am enjoying, but I am over camping. Hey, Bama camping is great, man. If I can run to the store, I can work. Well, I'm going to drive. I can't even run to the front door, man. I can't even run to the bathroom. Oh, my beard. I'm starting to itch for something. I think getting dry skin. Weather. Oh. Tie your shoes. I don't know what it is. When I was a kid, every time you walked with your shoelaces on the ground, I always tripped. Nowadays, they walk like that, like it's inbred in them or something. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, your idea of roughing it's a Holiday Inn with no room service? Yeah. This is Tom Bodette. We'll leave the light on for you. Motel 6. Huh. Sounds like she's getting sick.
What are they doing? That's so Kirsten. Up there, put it again.
Yeah. The oldest granddaughter that's here come home from her mom's yesterday, barefooted. I said, "Where's your shoes?" They're in the house. She got out of the car barefooted. She's been running around barefooted. Yeah, and now she's getting sick. I said, it's getting cold out. Why don't I like shoes? Well, too damn bad. Put them on.
Well, why did you go with no socks, no shoes? Because I need shoes. Too bad. It's called getting older.
Yeah. If you don't want to work, here's money. That's right. Oh, I bet. I completely understand that.
I didn't touch her.
So,
Well, what do you want me to do?
you're right. They treat them like they're gold. Oh. You know, you can work all your life, never, have a job working 40, 50, 60 hours a week with no insurance, no health insurance. You can live off the system, welfare. Never worked a day in your life. Your mom and dad never worked a day in their life. Their mom and dad never worked a day in their life. You guys been sucking off the system for 50 years, 60 years. But you get Medicare, or Medicaid, excuse me, Medicaid. Well, you can go to the doctor. Yeah, you can go to the doctor. Here, go to the doctor. We'll make sure you're healthy while you're sitting around watching TV and eating bonbons and selling your food stamps so you can have drug money. Yeah. Yeah. They have babies, don't know who the father is. Well, they know who the father is, but they don't want to get the father in trouble. That way the taxpayers have to pay for that illegitimate kid. So. I believe they shouldn't be able to get any assistance from them unless they can prove who the father is. You know? And if they can't prove who the father is, well, then I guess they don't get nothing for that kid. And, and make it to where they can't prove, they can't say, hey, it's, I was raped. Because if you were raped, there better be a police report. Or molested or whatever, there better be a police report. At least 8 months before the baby was born. Not the day of the baby, And I realize they can't do that, but right now, but they could make it a new rule to get it, and say September of 2019, going into September 1st, going into effect. That's 11 months from now. There's no way anybody's pregnant before that. If you don't have the father's name or been a reported, molestation or rape, you're not getting any help for that kid. That's the way it should be. Good morning, Mitchell family. Nice to have you here. And it's a shame. But the daddy's a good daddy. Yeah, he come around once a month. Yeah, he's a good daddy. Yeah. That's the way it is with a lot of them. They're all good daddies. Come around once a month. Right about when food stamps and all the other stuff comes in too. Hi, baby. I don't understand it. Well, hello, good looking.
Oh, shut up.
Huh. The 3-year-old.
So say hi.
Come say hi.
Say good morning, peeps.
Say good morning, people. Tell them. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, come by.
Bye.
No. I haven't yet emailed you any recipes there, Mitchell, but I will. I just got to get some time to do it. So. But you can watch my chili video, and if you watch my chili video all the way through the video, I tell you what I put in it. So. She is a cutie. Takes her good looks right after her grandma. And that was some good chili yesterday, Kevin. I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a Dutch oven chili cook yesterday. Oh, man, that was some excellent chili. Even last night, Kathy said, I tell you what, that's some good chili. Five and oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, Molly, was you saying hi cutie to me or hi cutie to Harley? I thought you were saying it to me, but I'm more like handsome. I know she's saying it to Harley.
Who would say it to you?
Well, you did.
Oh, God.
When you first met me, you said, hi, cutie.
No, actually, if you can recall, I couldn't stand you. I love you. I love you too.
I love you too. They're on the way to the playoffs. That's good. Good morning, Brad. Nice to have you here. Oh.
Raining again.
Huh.
That's like you're gonna melt now.
Yeah. Molly says, hi, Kathy. Laugh out loud.
Yeah,
She said, hi.
I did.
I thought you said, didn't you?
Hello.
Well, she's talking about because of you saying that nobody said cutie to me.
They did.
I know it.
Look at you.
I know they said, hey, handsome. Excuse
Once
me.
again,
Excuse
what
me.
are you looking at?
I'm looking in a magical mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most handsomest of all? Well, you are, Iron Dog.
Oh.
What do you think? Hey, I'm just telling you what the mirror said. I don't know what to think about that, Molly. Are you pondering something?
Yeah.
It's hunting season, you're right. I wish I could go hunting. It's nice enough. go out to the woods, put up a tent, stay a week, do a little hunting, little fishing, you know, do a little relaxing. I remember I went on a hunting trip one time. I was gone for a week. I come back. I said, Kathy. She said, what? I said, how come you didn't pack me no socks? She said, what do you mean? I said, how come you didn't pack me no socks? I didn't have any socks whatsoever. She said, you fool, if you'd have looked in your gun case, you'd have had a bunch of them. Yeah. Good morning, Dirty Dog Diggers. Did I miss the contest, or hasn't it gone yet? I can't even remember anymore. Carolyn, want to be free. Dirty Dog Diggers, you're looking lovely as ever. Carolyn, want to be free. You're looking lovely as ever. Good morning, Triple D. No. I'm waiting for the response back from Triple D. No. I can't remember the. Oh, I can't wait any longer. I'll just go look. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, Halloween Dog Show. Trying to see this without any sound. Till 10:10, I believe. Must be in costume. Oh, 10:1 to 10:25. All right, I still got time. By the way, I'm letting that run, Dirty Dog, so you can get some watch time on it. Okay, mail stuff outside. I should be getting in here shortly. So. And I will do a mail call video on it. I sure will. And I have a special little puppy. If you send me something for a dog, I have a special little puppy. My little granddaughter, Jacqueline. She is 11 or 12 years old, little Jack Russell. She just loves her papa when she comes here. She runs and jumps on my lap, licks me, and then runs and takes off. You give me something for a dog. If you sent me something for a dog, I will pass that on to her. If not, I'll wear it proudly. All right, Mitchell family, you have a great day, man. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Now, Bama, what if you had a tent, okay, where you didn't have to climb in and out or up and down the steps to get out of there, but you had a tent with a mattress. They make these mattresses now that are 18 inches high, nice thick air mattresses. Well, then you can put another air mattress underneath them, so you can actually get them. Put a 10-inch mattress underneath it, so now you're up to 28 inches, and be nice and comfy. That's living right there, camping style. And that way you can get in and out of the tent easy. I'm not talking a little pup tent. I'm talking, a nice 10-man tent.
Cody and Carson movie on,
Yeah, okay.
but they're not here.
I know they're going to school already. Okay.
But during the movie.
All right. Go sit down.
Not movie.
Go sit down and have fun. But that would be the best. I got the other day, I don't know if I told you guys this, but at the auction about 4 weeks ago, I thought I bought a play tunnel for kids to run through, crawl on your hands and knees, one of the collapsible play tunnels. It wasn't. This thing is a collapsible, screened-in playhouse. It's like 12 by 12, 7 feet tall. I haven't took it out of the package to open it up because I don't know if you guys know or not, but once you get one of them things open, if you don't know how to put it back together and fold it up, you're slightly screwed because it is a chore to put it back together. Once you start to get it to fold up, it's fine. But just getting that first one to do it. So. And for the camping gig, no, you're never too old to go camping. All right, I love you too, Kevin.
Open my coat. It's too small. I'm too small.
You're too small?
Yeah.
You're too small to put on your own coat?
Yeah.
I'm too big to put on your coat. It won't fit me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you got a big tummy.
Yeah, because I got a big tummy, yeah.
In that shirt.
Yeah. There you go.
And hat.
Uh-huh.
And that.
And hat, yep.
And that hat.
Uh-huh.
And,
there you go.
and that.
Yeah.
And that face.
Uh-huh. Okay. You go play now. How many grandkids do I have? I got a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 3-year-old, seven grandkids. Here's the thing about camping in Tennessee. I love grandkids too.
Papa.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's pretty. One landed on your hand, couldn't see your hand. Well, I had one the other day flying through the garage, and it had a red cross on its back. So I figured it was a transport vehicle. No, I have 4 at the house. My oldest son, he has 5 kids. The oldest one lives with her mother. That was his first one. They never got married or anything. She lives with her mother. The 2 next oldest are from one woman. He got married to her. They got divorced. she was found not fit to have them, so he got them. And the other two is from his second marriage. She walked off and left him with the kids, and then when they went to divorce court, she wanted the kids, and the judge said no. You left them. Go, no, go. They she walked off and left them, and then she wanted them, and she already has another kid from another marriage, and that guy has that child. And the judge said, no, you can't walk away from a marriage and not take your kids and then want your kids, 12 months later. So, no. No, that's okay. There's two little girls, and then the 12-year-old girl, and the 10-year-old boy. So. Yeah, grandkids are cute. I wish we'd have had them first. It's okay. Yeah, before you're too old to enjoy them, right? All right there, Brad, you have yourself a great breakfast. Take care, man. Now, I've been planning that 7-meal thing. There's enough there that I can actually have a couple of breakfasts, because I bought a dozen eggs, and they're brown eggs even. So, I need 1 egg for the cake, so that makes 11 eggs. You have 3 eggs, for every meal. So, because they're mediums, they're not large, but you have 3 eggs for every meal. So,
start cooking me some eggs.
I ain't cooking you no eggs. Cook your own damn eggs. Anyways, you get 3 eggs for each meal. So that means there's 3 meals with 2 eggs left over. And you can do, throw those on top of something or with something, or make, a snack, fried egg sandwich, because I bought bread. Pretty cool, huh? I'm smarter than your average berry, boo-boo. So. I start today. I just got all the stuff yesterday. I spent $20. There's a receipt right there, $20. I even bought a coffee. I bought a jar of coffee and a cake. I got the stuff sitting right here because I'm going to pull it out of here every day that I make something other than the frozen food stuff. But look at that, a Duncan Hines. Yeah, a Duncan Hines red velvet cake with the frosting already. $1. So I'm going to have dessert a couple of days. Pretty cool, huh? Ruby Slippers, good morning. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Am I losing weight? I don't know if I'm losing weight or not. I probably am, just a little bit. So,
What leg is that?
So, but I got 2 packs of noodles, and that'll make 4 meals. I bought tuna fish and cream of mushroom soup so I can have. We're gonna make tuna noodle casserole one day. I bought cream of chicken soup and a can of dark chicken meat, and I'm gonna make chicken casserole. The second pack of noodles, I bought spaghetti sauce, and I got two hamburger patties, which I'm going to fry up, chop up real good, and then throw them in the sauce and mix it with the sauce. And I will mix it with a half a bag of noodles after I cook them. It'll be sort of my take on spaghetti. And then I bought a can of Alfredo, and I'll mix it with the other half of that last package of noodles. And I bought a pork riblet to go with that. Then I bought a package of Morel summer sausage. One stick of that is going to go into a box of cheesy scallop potatoes for dinner. And the other one is going into tonight's dinner is going to be baked beans, the way I make them. But I'm going to cut up a link of that sausage and put in there and bake them that way. And that's going to be dinner along with bread and butter and a cup of coffee. And then, let's see. I think that's 7 meals. Pretty much, yeah. I got the 4 meals for the spaghetti. Oh, no. And then I got a dozen eggs, sausage links, and fried potato or hash brown potatoes. And the patties, hash brown patties. And that's going to be a meal too with toast and coffee. So, and then that'll leave extra eggs and extra sausage links and all that other stuff. So that's right. So I'm going to start making it. Michelle, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Reefer Man, welcome back. I didn't know you left, but welcome back. So. It's going to be good, yes. Good morning, Gene Chambers. Nice to have you here. Oh, yeah. If you guys get a chance, if you haven't watched it, watch my chili video from yesterday. Dutch oven chili video. I'm telling you, I'm even more impressed by myself than I ever thought I could be. Because that was some excellent chili. I didn't think I could make it that great, but it turned out excellent. And right now I've washed the Dutch oven pan, and it is in the oven right now. Anytime I wash cast iron, I wash it and then I rinse it real good and I put it in the oven and I let it cook, for a better term, to dry dry the cast iron out completely. And when I'm done, I'll take it out. I'll check it, make sure the seasoning hasn't, faded away or whatever. If it has, I'll re-season it, put it back in a screaming hot oven, and I'll let it sit there for an hour or so. Then I'll re-season it. So. Yeah, I just made it yesterday. It just come out around 8 o'clock last night. So, but I did a fire starter video, then I did a chili making video, and I showed you everything I bought yesterday video. So. So I was busy yesterday. Because I went and shopped yesterday even to get all that stuff. And I spent about 2 hours in the Dollar Tree. I'd go around, I picked up something, looked at it, put it in the cart, and start walking around thinking about what I could make with it. Then when it was all said and done, I'd turn around, bring it back, set it, back in the where I got it from, and pick out something different. Because as I was walking through, I said, well, wait a minute. If I picked up something else and it would go better with this than that did. I had a package of ravioli sitting in the cart. And I put them back. Then I went and got them again. I put them back again the second time. So, but like I said this morning before everybody got in here, no, I did not have a list. I just went in and started looking. I knew I wanted to get noodles, 2 packs of noodles, because I knew I wanted to make tuna noodle casserole. I knew I wanted to make chicken casserole, spaghetti, and Alfredo. So I knew I had to pick up 2 packs of noodles, which would make four meals. I also knew that I wanted to get a loaf of bread, and I wanted to get a carton of milk and a dessert and a coffee. I picked up the coffee right around item 15. The dessert was the very last item I picked up because I wanted to make sure I had enough to make enough meals before, when I first said this, I was going to try to include a dessert. I didn't know if I could or not. And the dessert was the very last thing I picked up. So. Now I could have made a meal. They have biscuit, they have gravy, sausage gravy there. Okay. In a can, and scratch made biscuits. I could have, had, sausage gravy and biscuits for dinner, but that's cheating. I don't consider that, a dinner, as far as something that I'm trying to make. Anybody can bake a biscuit and then, throw some sausage gravy on it after warming it up in the microwave. But I'm trying to make a meal, actually. So I always forget stuff. That's why I was there for 2 hours. Oh, well, it was actually over 2 hours because I kept putting everything in the cart and I would put it here. Okay, this meal goes with this meal. And then I'd get going down and I would see something else, and then I'd take these meals and separate them. And by the time it was said and done, Proud Mom, 1966. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Just me. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you both here. Good morning, Big Steve. I'm doing a 7-day, 7 meals for $20 from the Dollar Tree. I got a video on what all I bought yesterday. I put up a video. It says the Dollar Tree haul, eat cheap for a week. And it's 7 dinners. And I included coffee and dessert. I don't eat dessert every week or every day. Hell, there's lots of times I don't eat dessert for a whole month. But I got a little bitty red angel food cake or what? I don't even know what they call it anyways. It's a red cake, red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. And it's, about this big, but it's enough for dessert for 3 people, for 3 days or more. I don't eat that much. I don't eat much dessert. So I could probably have, that for all 7 days. So crazy busy, Steve. Okay. Well, thank you, Just Me. Well, it's a dinner every night for one person for 7 days. So, there's going to be a lot of leftovers. I can already tell that right now. There's going to be a lot of leftovers. And during the filming of this, you know, when I do every dinner or whatever, if I have leftovers from one meal, I will tell you about the, you know, that on the next video, what I had left over, and if I had it for lunch. So I'd make another meal, you know. Okay, well, hopefully your mother-in-law gets to feeling better. So, but getting back to all that, next Monday, I'm gonna announce something different. So, so you make sure you're here Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. So, yeah. You gonna go watch the chili one? You better take a drool towel with you there, dirty dog. I did it in a Dutch oven. I did it outside on the concrete on my turkey fryer burner. No, I don't like to cross dress. No, I'm not. I'm not one of them fellers. Sorry. But you will probably be amazed what I'm going to announce Sunday or Monday, excuse me. I got to get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. If you guys want to, go ahead and feel free to talk about me until I get back. Well, you know, you can go ahead and if you want, there, Big Steve. But I can't imagine you in a size 76 dress, miniskirt, and size 13 pumps. But if that's what you want to wear, go ahead, man. I'll be right back. Because I'm not going to judge anybody, Steve. Okay? You go ahead. Have a good time at that. Yeah, don't video it, Steve. Yes, I am. I am the best. I am the bestest. Yeah, you need to shave your legs. Excuse me, but why would I shave my legs? Some damn fine coffee there. Right. Oh, maybe if you were a swimmer. Um, well, maybe shave your legs if you were a swimmer. Um, cut down on the drag. Then again, well, that's nice to know there, Big Steve. Yeah, they do. Um, Bama, if you're still in here, um, we did go to dinner the other day. We went to her favorite spot, which was the Chinese buffet down. It's the Ocean Buffet, actually, down in Toledo, and I guess they got like 200 things there on the buffet. It's not your normal, Chinese buffet. This is actually an excellent buffet. That's where she likes to go because they have frog legs and they have chicken and they have beef and they have pork and huh? And they have sushi, like 50 different kinds of sushi. And that's where she hits first is the sushi bar. So yeah, all sorts of stuff. Um, butterflied shrimp, peel and eat shrimp, uh, you know, shrimp, seafood, the whole 9 yards, man. And so we went down there. I had to go down there to go get some stuff at Gordon's, so that's where we stopped. I didn't get any pictures of it. I think she did. She's probably gonna have to email them to me because my phone has no storage left in it. I still got to get over and get the new phone done. I haven't even done that yet. I got to get the new phone done, and because this has no storage, I can't even take a picture. And I haven't put anything on the phone. It's just every time they update, they take every bit of storage you got. And I think that's a bunch of crap. So, barely 4:30 a.m. There, yeah. 410 pounds of pure love. It's pure love. I can't remember. There's two singers that sing it, but I think Just Me's just found the man of her dreams. Dynamite. I've had them. They're not that bad. I've only had frog legs one time. She says they taste like chicken. I had them one time at that buffet down there, so I can say at least I had them. If I had to, I'd eat them again. So I bet it was good. No, I'm not getting anything. Steve, if you seen what them chickens walk through, you wouldn't eat it either. I don't care how clean you get it. You wouldn't eat it either. Oh yeah. Kielbasa, Polish kielbasa sausage, yeah. Nope. I don't eat pig's feet either. She does, but I don't. You clean them clickers? You could wash them with bleach and take them to the car wash and power wash them. I still ain't gonna eat them. No. Unless you absolutely necessarily positively have to, if that's the only thing left on God's green earth to eat. Now, ham hocks I'll eat. Pig's feet I won't. Crazy fun adventures, hunting, firewood, Sasquatch, and anything else that comes along. Idaho hillbilly. No. Cow brains? No. Those are called sweetbread. Nah. That's a fancy word for cow brains, or for brains of sweetbread. Yeah, the feet can stay with the chitlins. You're right. I used to eat cow tongue when I was a kid. Beef tongue, yeah. But there's a way how to do it. You have to boil it, peel the skin off of it, and then the top, the skin, before and that's what you eat. You don't eat the tongue, you don't eat the skin. And a lot of times what you do with the tongue is after you cut it up or after you skin it, you chop it up into small pieces and you put it in like beef and noodles or beef soup or something like that, or tacos de linguine. So good morning, Missy. How'd the operation go? By the way, you're looking lovely as ever. Good morning, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. I'm suddenly no longer feeling like I'm hungry. Yay! What was it? Somebody did a comedy skit, and I think it was Bundy's, and Peg had a tongue on a fork, and she said, "I'm cooking your dinner, Al." And I believe it was Married with Children. Al looks at her, he grabs a stamp, and he goes just like this and wipes it on the tongue and puts it on an envelope. I hope it's the last one for you too there, Missy. So, hopefully everything goes good with you. It was funny. But actually, beef tongue is really good. You skin it, it's hard to find unless you go to a butcher. You can't hardly find it. I don't think you can find it at stores anymore because it's just something they don't carry because people don't buy it. But you take it and actually, I think you want to pressure cook it really. That way it because tongue is really, really tough. So you want to pressure cook it, and then you skin it, chop it all up, put it in your beef and noodles, your tacos, whatever. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Well, I can tell you, Junkyard probably has had beef tongue. So has Gene. I know Kathy has had tongue. I've had tongue. All us older people, I pretty much can guarantee has had beef tongue when they were a kid. And I tell you what, I can't wait for the day that I pull out some liver out of the refrigerator, out of the freezer, and get it thawed out so I can make a video of Kathy making beef liver. You guys like liver and onions? I'm telling you, Miss Kathy makes the best. She makes a nice gravy to go with it over boiled potatoes. Oh, man. My day is doing good, Benkin. How was your day? Nice to see you here in the morning. So, doing good. Hopefully you mean you're back. You're there, dirty dog. How'd you like that? I've never had possum, raccoon, and muskrat. I've never went to one of them wild game dinners. But I'm telling you right now, if worst come down to worst, I'd eat a possum or a raccoon with a smile on my face, and a muskrat. I tell you what, if she cooked you liver, you would eat it. You'd like it. I'm telling you. I got packages and packages of liver out there in the freezer. Yep. My dad used to love liver burnt, and then he'd eat mustard on it. I like my liver nice and tender, and I can eat it with mustard or without mustard. But she makes gravy, so I put gravy over the onion, over the liver, and over the boiled potatoes. Yeah. I wouldn't cook for you, Steve. God. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Possum and taters go good baked, okay. Barbecue the raccoon and muskrat, you fry it, okay. Rocky Brook, good morning. You're not missing me today. All right, Rocky Brook, nice to have you here. Seriously, just me, back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, people used to eat possum, raccoon like it was nobody's business. You know, if you hit a raccoon on the road and you stopped and picked it up, and if you didn't eat it, odds are you knew somebody else that would. And I'm telling you, you could get rid of it. Hell to the no. Okay. Well, when you take it and you rinse it off, okay. And some people soak it in salt water and all this other stuff. But if you rinse it off and you throw it in flour with salt and pepper and whatever else she puts in it, I don't know. And then you put it in a frying pan and you fry it. I'm telling you, it is excellent. Shalom, and I'm Mike. So, how you doing, Mike? Yeah, you don't have to be sorry there, just me. But yeah, we used to, back in the 60s, 70s, you know, people used to eat that stuff all the time. It wasn't nothing, it wasn't common. It was commonplace. I used to eat chicken livers. My mom would make, during the holidays and stuff. She'd get chicken livers and stuff like that to, season stuff with or, cook stuff with. And nobody else would eat them, but I would. I'd eat the chicken livers. I'd eat the turkey liver. So get your first cup of coffee. So, well, that's good. I'm doing great. Yeah, you can use for well, just me. So is somebody else, and it wasn't me. I used to eat chicken hearts. You split them open, scrape the stuff out of them, the veins, and then dust them in flour and deep fry them or whatever. Fry them with whatever you're frying the chicken. In fact, the Testicle Festival is coming up in about 4 months in March. So I plan on taking her back again. She wants to go, so I'll take her. I'm not going to video nothing because the last time I videoed, I got in trouble. So, but I'm going to go because I think I will have the gizzards. So. Yeah, but there is, like she says, there is a testicle festival, and it's in Deerfield, Michigan. You can look on it on the computer. You can punch it up. Testicle Festival, Blissfield, Michigan, which is only about, I don't know, 18 miles from here. And we went last year. We're gonna go again. She likes it, so we'll go. Never had lamb fries there, Big Steve. I've never had lamb in my entire life, other than maybe a gyro sandwich. Well, thank you, Jamin Show. I appreciate that. Teabagging Festival. Oh boy, that's right. Yeah, it is. It is a real thing. Testicle Festival. Call them hog fries. Oh, I know what the lamb fries are. Watching the superintendent come unglued. That's funny. Yeah. By the way, Dirty Dog Diggers, did you like the chili video? Looked like a big rat. I have a 1 pound package of ground lamb in the freezer right now. And I plan on pulling it out one day in the near future, thawing it out and making a couple of lamb burgers with it. She says she's not going to eat them, but I'll make me a couple of lamb burgers with a slice of jalapeno cheese on a bun. There we go. I've never had lamb burger or, lamb hamburger or whatever you want to call it. I've never had it before. So. You feel it again? Okay. Ground lamb is for shepherd's pie. You had lamb once, tasted good? Well, excuse me. Oh, I bet it is. I was going to put it in the chili, and but I didn't. So I should have. But then again, I had so much meat in there now. I had 2 pounds. I had 1 pound of seasoned chili beef already that was already seasoned with chili flavoring. I had 1 pound package of lean ground beef already that I put in there, and then I put a pound of beef sirloin tips, or beef stew tips that I cooked up the other day. I cooked them up the other day. We had beef and noodles, and I didn't use all of them. So what I did is I put them in a bag in the freezer. After I put them in the refrigerator, got them cold, and then I cut them up with a knife so I can make them finely chopped. Then I put them in the freezer, and that's what I put in the beef stew yesterday. So you got a bunch of deer in the freezer now? Good. You have a lamb butchered every year after the live nativity? Well, he's already done his job, huh? I've never had goat either, but I'm not offense to eating it either. So I have no idea what primordial soup is. You love goat meat, but you also love goats. Goat with red beans and rice. That sounds good. Um, what the hell is the guy's name? I think the YouTube channel is Really Big Monkey, and the guy is an outdoorsman, and he sleeps. Um, Most of the time, he sleeps in the trees. You know, he'll make uh, his bed. He'll stretch out rope from one limb to another, you know, and keep making weaving it in and out to make it a place where you know he can put his bedroll and stuff, and he can sleep there in the trees. Anyways, I think his channel is Really Big Monkey, and he did a video of red beans and rice with gator, and that looked really good. So huh. So you think the tube steak on a bull is the best part of the cow there, Big Steve? Huh. He gets him a he goes to Subway and has them get them them 3 foot long sub buns, and he make him a sandwich out of that. Say hello. Good morning, Googler. Nice to have you here. I've had gator jerky once. I've never had gator cooked, but I've seen it cooked on Swamp Then, and you know they floured it and deep fried it, and that looked delicious. So tastes like chicken but colored like steak. Okay. Cow balls are sure hard to find. Yeah, they are, but bulls aren't. So no. I should try to sleep more. That's fine. Oh, Kathy timed out Big Steve. Oh, that's funny. It's Monday. Yay. Just think, Googler. Thursday you get a delivery, don't you? And you're going to have to work. Slapped him. That's funny. How's the dog cart doing? Doing pretty good. We got one this weekend. Next weekend we don't. The weekend after I do, and the weekend after that I do. So. Renda's World, good morning. Nice to have you here. I had to look at something. Kelvin Helming, good morning. Nice to have you here, Kevin. What's the easiest way to quit smoking? Throw them on the ground, stomp them out, throw the lighter as far away as you can throw it, and just walk away. Cold turkey. RG Homestead, good morning. Nice to have you here. Hi, y'all. That's how I quit smoking. Start drinking heavy. That's funny. Yeah. The more you drink, well, you know, it'll be hard at first until you get too hammered to where you can even remember how to light a cigarette. Get rid of them. Just throw them away. Hey, if you realized, Rocky, that it's killing you, maybe that's the incentive enough to throw them away. No. The doctor told me I had a lump on, or a spot on my chest from an x-ray she's seen. So she said, I want you to get another x-ray and see me in 2 weeks. Well, in that 2 weeks, I walked out of that doctor's office. I had 4 packs of cigarettes. And I told Kathy right then, when these 4 packs are gone, I'm done. I'm quitting. She said, yeah, right. On the 4th pack, I had 4 cigarettes left. Okay. I'd already went and had the x-ray done, but I didn't have any idea what was going on with it because I had to go to the doctor. But I slowed myself down. Like it almost took a week and a half to do them 4 packs of cigarettes. But before I seen the doctor, I put 4 cigarettes in a Glad bag with a lighter on the dash of my truck, and it sat there for 4 days. I never touched them. Went to the doctor, told her I quit smoking. The doctor looked at me and said, well, that's great. I said, what about that spot on my lung? Oh, it was a smudge. It was enough to scare me to quit. Abuse of authority. You're funny, Steve. That's right. Welcome back, Steve. Well, congratulations, NMLB Gaming. You quit 7 days ago. Just keep on staying quit, man. Yeah, RG, you gotta, or Rocky, you gotta put your priorities in perspective. Okay, your name is Mike. Is that what you're telling me? NMLB Gaming? That's good. Even though, you're only 7 days out, you're supposed to have the urge should be over with by now, but you can still get the urge, especially when somebody walks by you and they're smoking a cigarette and it smells just like a T-bone steak cooking. So just keep vigilant at it. So, okay. So your name is Mike. Well, you better quit smoking if you want to live longer. Then if you're already into COPD and everything else at 41, you must have had a hard life of smoking. Between drinking and loose women, you never had the time to take up the habit? Right? I'm not talking to Kathy anymore. Oh, that's funny. I remember the first time I quit. I quit smoking, drinking, and swearing. It was the worst 20 minutes of my entire life. So, that's great news, Steve. You can tell them menthol, non-menthol, man. They smell like a T-bone steak, don't they, Gene? Nowadays, I smell one, and it depends on what it is. God, that's the nastiest damn thing I ever smelled. Or, every once in a while, you'll smell one, and wow, that really smells good. So, yeah, living longer is overrated. Yeah. It's not overrated if you got something to live for. So. You're a meanie, Kathy. She said she don't give a shit if she is a meanie. That's right. She is one ice cold killer. That's what she is.
Get over yourself.
Get over yourself. Yeah. Well, that's good there, Mike. Captain Rocky Brooks says Kathy for president. She says thumbs up.
On that second note, you're preaching about smoke.
Are you putting that in the freezer?
Yeah.
Huh? And here I want
On
something.
your second note, then you get up and you do it.
I'll put it back.
On your preaching, and go with the hat.
Oh yeah, she's going to have a smoke.
I'll think of all of them.
She'll think of all of you. All right, I want to show you guys something, and I'm going to do a video on this here in the near future again.
Yes, you are.
I got to make coffee here in a few minutes, but see this right here? See that? Guys know what that is? That is a homemade ice pack. I made it myself. Made with a freezer bag, vacuum sealed freezer bag. And I'm going to do a video on showing you how to make them. If you guys need free, cold or ice packs and stuff like that, you can make this for about 50 cents. That's including the bag. So, and I've had this for, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years. And this gets colder than I have like 3 or 4 other ice packs or packs in there. But this one gets colder than the rest of them. This will actually get ice on the outside of it. It'll shell ice on it. So it's homemade. You're right. I made it myself. So, and I'll show you how to make them. I'll do a video of it probably next week. I'll go get I gotta buy some more vacuum seal bags. I need some because I don't have any. When I buy some more vacuum seal bags, I will make one for you. Yep, that's a urine sample there, Kevin. I worked in a nuclear reactor for a while. No, she did. Well, no. She's been using it on her back. She just got done with it. So, and no, that won't freeze. It doesn't matter. This thing can sit 30 below zero, and it's not going to freeze. But it's going to be 30 below zero when you put your hand on it. And it's not antifreeze. I colored it green because I didn't want, at the time, I had something else in the freezer in a bag like this. And I didn't want to mistakenly grab this one and use it. The other, I can't remember what the other one, I think it was broth or something like that I put into a freezer bag and put it in. So, and I didn't want to mistakenly use this, as for what I was using the other one thing for. So, and right now, that's probably around 40 degrees, 35, 40 degrees. It's not freezing, but it is cold. So feel how cold that is. Chilly. Jack Daniels with, Jack Daniels with green food coloring. Alcohol stops from breathing. That's why you don't wear a winter coat. There you go, Kevin. Yeah. It is. That's all it is just water and rubbing alcohol. But you got to get the mixture right. But I'll show you how to do it. It's cheap. If you use a lot of, freezer, ice packs or anything like that, or you use a lot of ice for, aches and pains, you can make these. You can stack them right in your freezer, one right on top of another or whatever. And when you use one and it's done, take it back to the freezer, throw it underneath the rest of them, and start again. So, like I said, I've got, isopropylene. You're right. I have got, that one's the only homemade one I got, but I got like 6 other ice packs. And, I use this all the time, and I use the other ones all the time for, the other ones are skinnier and thin, and what I do is I'll put them around my wrist, and then I've got like a compression tube that slides on my wrist. I'll put this over the compression tube, then I'll slide the compression tube over, and it'll hold the ice pack there. Okay. It is better than cops. Okay. What time are you live streaming there, Mike? But it's just another easy thing to do, another way to save some money. So, and especially if you've already got a vacuum sealer, you know, you don't vacuum this anyways to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have, you know, Columbus Day. I remember President, you know, didn't have no school when I was a kid, but now you do. So, it's just a way to save some, like I said, it's just a way to save some money. But I can guarantee the government buildings and all the banks are closed, post office too. You're in fugitive task force. Okay, you're in law enforcement. All right. Are you on Live PD? Because I watch Live PD every Friday and Saturday night. I absolutely love that show. And I wish it was on year round, but they got to take breaks. You know, they can't run 52 weeks in a row. Hell no, they got to run 20 or, you know, 10 weeks or 12 weeks and then take 5-6 weeks off. You're doing a live show. Do it every day. Whatever, you know, the game shows are on every day. So. It's called Coops. That's funny. Yeah, I'm going to be on for another hour and a half almost. So. That's probably because Columbus did not discover America. You're right. Oh. Oh, Mucker, welcome back. Oh, I bet. I keep getting these phone calls. We recently got information that you're looking to settle your, you know, to get a different interest rate on your college loan. College loan. Do I look like a person that went to college? Do I look like a person that, oh, for a better term of the word, do I look like a person that, you know, needed to go to college? No, I didn't need to go to college. College was one of the worst things anybody can go to because you're actually living somebody else's agenda. You're not living theirs. You're not living yours. You're living their agenda. Well, isn't that something, dirty dog? It's okay. I can wait till Wednesday. Yeah, wait for the spam text coming to the theater in New Year's. That's right. But anyways, you know, then I sit there and I'll hit, you know, the numbers and then press number 2. You'll be taken off our subscriber list. Then you'll get another damn phone call 2 hours later and it's the same people, but it's from a different number. That's right, Yuckyard. He didn't know where he was going and how he got there, but he did it on somebody else's money. That's right. And people think that Columbus did discover America. No, he didn't. There's absolute proof that the Vikings were here back in the 1200s. There's chisel marks with dates on it on the East Coast in California on rocks right as you're coming into the harbor. I don't know which bay or whatever, where they chiseled in that, you know, 1262 or whatever. And then there's other places throughout the United States where they found that stone underneath that tree, and it was dated at 1263 or something like that. And then there's a stone in Lake Michigan that was dated at 1264 or something like that. But it was only visible during low tide. but somebody stole it. They hooked onto it and they drug it down the beach and took off with it. It was a big rock, probably weighed about, they said around 1,500, 2,000 pounds. And somebody hooked onto it and drug it out of there because there was drag marks and everything. It showed the drag marks down the beach where they actually dug up the beach, dragging it out of there. Yeah, that's what they asked me about student loans. Hey, I see your recent inquiry about wanting to, be employed with us. No, I don't want to be employed with you. The Indians were here before him. Yeah. So. Yep, Kilroy. Yep, Kilroy was here. You're right. I have to wait for the presidential alerts. That's right. Hopefully, the presidential alerts will work on a holiday. So. Did you have your smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got to make your coffee here in a minute. BK42 channel, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. And check the channel out. You got 1,353. This guy makes some killer custom bikes, man. Check him out. There are some killer bicycles. I don't know how he does it, but they are cool, man. So. Gertrude Thomas. Yeah, yeah, dated back a long time ago. Yeah, they were dating everything when they come in. How you doing, Gertrude? Nice to have you here. I haven't subscribed to you. I won't. And you start making some videos, and then I'll subscribe to you, Gertrude. So I realize you got a channel, you got a picture and everything, but yeah, holidays and vacations. Yeah, that's because they want to get everything done so they can take off. Oh, I know there, Gene. I'll get it done before I get the hell slapped out of me. Yeah, the world wasn't flat. Well, according to a bunch of other people, the world is flat, but so is their head. You're welcome, man. You're welcome, BK. So you want a presidential grab? So archaeological digs. Yeah, right next to the batteries and stuff in the pyramids. So I'll be right back. Miss Kathy's out here, so she can keep you entertained while I go make some coffee. The TP Graffiti.
Gertrude was taken out of here.
Huh?
Gertrude was taken out of here
Why?
because she said,
So Sandra took her out completely.
No, we don't want to hear no rape jokes. Hold on, I gotta go beat my wife real fast. Yeah, I know. I believe in ghosts. How you doing? Yeah, 36 years ago. They don't need to play checkers. So I don't know what all I missed. I will look here real quick. Okay. Well, you know, good morning, Margie Omens. Nice to have you here. I had a good weekend. We had a hot dog event and did pretty good on it, but Mama tripped over a piece of steel rod standing up in the concrete floor, and she's not feeling too good, but she's hurt. So hopefully in the next couple of days, the swelling will go down and she'll be able to get around better. It's just, you know, a certain, you know, when you start to trip or whatever and you go to catch yourself, your muscles react, and what happens is, you know, she's got a muscle that knotted up on her, and you can see it, it's bruised. It's got a bruise back here where it's at. So it's just a way for it to protect itself, and it'll take a few days for, you know, the muscle to say, hey, maybe we can go back to where we were once before. So. Thank you. Put in the workman's cupcakes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Thought about it, Gene. I believe in ghosts. You're looking lovely as ever. By the way, Margie Yeoman, you're looking lovely as ever. Oh, Camp Ranch, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah, walk backwards and then reverse it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, MD. Hopefully you'll get yourself a deer here shortly. Hopefully it'll be, you know, a nice big buck. Don't necessarily have to have a lot of points on her, but, you know, a good 300-pounder would be great, wouldn't it? Kind of hard to find one, but a 300-pounder would be excellent. up here in Michigan, our deer are, from what I understand, are a lot bigger than the deer down south. The deer down south are bigger, just from what I don't know for sure, but this is what I've been told. They're about the size of a Great Dane or something like that, in height and stuff. Ours around here, they get, above the waist, about chest high, um, you know, 4 feet to the top, to the back. So they get pretty good size. So, and then staple the horns up. So, that's funny. Oh God, Rocky Brook, that's funny. Oh God. 275 pounds. That's a pretty good sized deer. Did you raise it to eat it or did you let it loose, Junkyard? The first thing I'd have done is I'd have grabbed that little bugger up and I'd have given it a name. Hi, deer stew. It's about the size of a cat. Yeah. How long did it take you to get it to where it was grown? You turned him loose. There went dinner right out the gate. Bobby Sprinkle, good morning. Nice to see you here. We're trying to adapt. There you go. Stayed around for a few months. You like bony deer meat? You haven't been in North. This is the first time I've seen you. This is the first time we've seen you all morning. Good morning, Alabama Bushcrafter. Oh. Not one, I'll check, but I don't think I see you come in here at all. Yeah. I'm going back as far as I can go back. You haven't had any comments that showed up there, Alabama. Not that I can see. And I can tell you how far back I can go. 7:47. I went clear back to 7:47, so that was 45 minutes ago. So, Hmm. Yeah, so that's as far back as I could go. He still loves you, Kathy. All right, Kevin, you have a great one, man. You got a picture of mom feeding him with a bottle. That's pretty cool. You raised him on goat milk? Anonymous Redneck, how are you doing? Yeah, I've got it on live chat. It's on live chat. I haven't seen a single thing from. Have you said anything, Anonymous? Because that's the first thing I've seen from you. Well, your schools are not actually federally funded. Your schools are funded by property tax. The federal government kicks in a certain amount of money, but they do not fully fund the schools. That's what your property tax is for. The millage and stuff that they vote in is to pay for all this stuff. Okay, you've been listening. Well, it's nice to have you here listening. So, would rather see you hang by the neck. No, that'd be cruel and unusual punishment there. And if you don't understand that, I can't remember if it was Oregon or Washington had the death penalty, and the death penalty back in the 70s or 80s was being hung in that state. One of the guys on death row sued the state, the government, because he was ready to be hung, but he weighed like 400 pounds. And he said that would be cruel and unusual punishment because at that weight, his head would pop off. And they agreed with him. So they ended up doing a lethal injection on the guy. I haven't seen that I went all the way back to 747. That's the first thing I've seen from Alabama. So I don't know whether his Wi-Fi is not working all the time or something, but yeah, because it's just a daycare anymore. You're right. So what's up, Alabama bushcrafter? It would be. But I believe it was Oregon or Washington had, or one of them states in that area, maybe Montana or something like that. Yeah, we need more walkouts. Yeah, they need to walk to class and learn something. That's what they need. Washington, okay. But this would happen like in the 70s or the 80s. And they still had hanging was the way of capital punishment. And the guy sued, and they no longer hang because of that. So, steel trap, like a steel trap. And there probably ain't too many people here in this room that was alive when Mount St. Helens exploded. But I was. That was something. They knew that was coming, but they didn't know it was coming that quick. Yeah, it was something. Blew half the mountain off, or half the volcano. So Hey, 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 hey. My first pet was Rex. T-Rex. So she did blow her stack, didn't she, Junk? She did. There was people from states all around, that was worried that, there was going to be a big crater and they were going to be on the edge of it. So, and that's nothing compared to what the Yellowstone Park volcano can do if it ever erupts. And just to give you something to worry about, the Yellowstone volcano is roughly about 1/3 the size of the United States underground. It's under, okay. And 1/3, 1/4, it's very, very large. It's a world ender. That's what they call it, if it ever blows. But it's supposed to go off every, like 600,000 years. That's what it's been, estimated at, that it's been checked by the geologist. And right now she's about 40,000 years over. So just to give you something to think about all night long, so you have some more sleepless nights. Oh. Yeah. Yep, fun times at the Dino race, Dino race. That's right. That's right. Had all sorts of fun, didn't we? Me, Ruth Ginsburg, Fred Flintstone. He was 3 years old at the time. Well, I can't remember what year it went off, but I know I was an adult. So I think 84, something like that. 86. I can't quite remember, but I do know when it blew off, there was one guy that was still living on there and he wouldn't leave because he said it wouldn't go. Well, he's no longer with us. So, yep. You couldn't drive your car because the filters were so clogged. They couldn't get no air to run. So, and if you took the filters off, it damn sure wouldn't run then. And that stuff is, volcanic ash is just like cement when it gets wet. So. Huh. All right. Well, I'm sorry about that there, just me. Ron Neitzel, good morning. How are you doing? 1980. Okay. Thank you, Anonymous. I was 16 or 17 years old. No. Yep, some people just don't listen. Picker Rick just said, man, did I sleep good? And Scooby won't listen. Oh. Good evening. Gardening tips from Mrs. Green Thumb is live. Okay. Now that's a woman that live streams, man. I'm telling you. I think she live streams like 15, 20 times a day. That's about how many notifications I get that she's live streaming. It was a crazy time. What?
You need coffee?
No, I just filled mine up. No, I don't need coffee. This is my third or fourth cup. I'm done after this one. And when I made coffee, I thought, what the heck? And I looked, evidently the last pot must have overran because there was a big mess back here. I pulled the pot out or maker out and cleaned it all up. So So that was back in the good old days. You're right, Junkyard. The good old days. Good morning, Mrs. Green Thumb. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I was just talking about you. I said, man, now that's a woman that's a woman that live streams. I'm telling you. I don't know how many times you live stream a day, but I get a notification all the time. Mrs. Green Thumb going live. Mrs. Green Thumb going live. Hey, whatever floats your boat, you can go live and 4 or 5 times a day and, get the people to come in. That's more power to you. I have all the admiration in the world for you. Besides that, I really know who you are too. So, and it's my little secret. Yeah, it's been going downhill from there, Junkyard. You're absolutely right. So, you're welcome. You're live. You're live on here. Yeah, you are live on here. That's right. Well, so you're live on here on your live stream. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Margie. You have yourself a great day. Hopefully, you're enjoying your new house. I don't know if you guys remember or heard me yesterday, or if you guys weren't here, but we went to an auction Saturday, and they sold a 3-bedroom, 3-bath ranch with a 2-car attached garage. It was like a 2,200 square foot home, a 50 by 60 pole building with 18-foot tall doors, so you could get the combines in there and all that other good stuff, with a concrete floor. 5.01 acres, button up to the state park in a good school district. Sold for $145,000 at auction. Let me tell you something. If I was in a position and had the money, we'd have been the new owners of that place. Honest to God. So. Well, she's already outside there, Rocky Brook. She can't get you no coffee. So. Let me go to your channel real quick. I'll say hi. There you go. I just showed you some channel love, and in fact, Mrs. Green Thumb, I'll just let that run. So however long you're going to have it on, it'll just run. That'll give you some time. Live from the live. That's right. If you guys have extra tabs, open it up and give Mrs. Green Thumb. If you want to stay here but give her some watch time, go ahead and turn it on hers and give her some watch time. Everybody can use watch time. Fortunately, I don't need. Kim Fife said, hey, man, I'm still running your playlist. I wrote him back and said, I don't need you to run my playlist. I've got more than enough time. I appreciate it, though. But if you know somebody that does need some time, that would be the people to start giving it to, So I appreciate what he's been doing. I really do. But I think, he needs, I want him to, show it to some other people, get some other YouTubers that aren't quite there, give them a helping hand. And once they get there, they can give some other people a helping hand. That's what it's all about. Everybody help each other get to where they got to go. Yeah, for $150,000. You know, that's it. And this had 5 acres, man, and it was beautiful. Beautiful. The house sat about 250 feet off in the road. And it still had all that, you know, it had that frontage up front and had all that acreage out back. And it was a beautiful house. You know, you guys, if you need to, if you can, open up a tab and run some for Big Steve. I did some for Big Steve the other day. I think I did 2 or 3 tabs, and I ran, I don't know, 8 hours or so. So if I ran 8 hours at 3 tabs, that was 24 hours I ran for him. So. That's right. So he just needs you to run some of his playlist so he can get some hours. So that's what he needs.
Who's that?
Big Steve.
I can't do.
That's the kind of help he needs. So. Now let's not be making fun of handicapped people. Yeah, call 911. So. My wife's doing good right now. She's dishing up a bowl of chili. And if you haven't seen my chili video from yesterday, my Dutch oven chili video, go ahead and watch it.
Same for me.
She's warming it up for my son. He wants a bowl of chili. But
It's gone.
is it gone? It's all gone. I'm going to have to make more. Silly me.
That's all that's left. It's Junior's.
Okay. It was. I made it Dutch oven. I did it on my turkey fryer outside. I fried the burger and everything right in the Dutch oven. And I thought there would be a lot of grease, but there was hardly any grease on that burger. That was some lean burger, man. I'm telling you. And she said that was excellent. She does have to give me credit for that.
It's a shame to give it up.
It's a shame it's all gone, but I will make some more. I'll go to the store and get them, you know, the stuff again today or this week. So. But it was excellent, man. I'm telling you. I think that, you know, the cast iron pot actually gives it a lot better flavor. So I sat out there and I did the hamburger, the ground beef, and then I threw some beef stew tips that was cooked about a week ago. I put them in the refrigerator, got them cold after I cooked them because I didn't use all of them for the beef and gravy. And then I chopped them fine into small pieces, like into little nibbles. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd find in chunky soup, you know, in chicken noodle soup or something. You know, them small little pieces of chicken you find in there, or beef and noodles on small little pieces. That's how small I chopped them up into, and put them in the freezer. And then yesterday, after I got the beef all cooked and I got some other stuff thrown in there, I threw those in there to let them simmer. And man, I'm telling you, I'm not blowing my own horn or tooting my own horn, but that was some good chili. Oh. Yeah, it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone now. I think that's an 8-quart Dutch oven, and there was probably, I don't know, 5 quarts in it, 5 or 6 quarts in it. So maybe not even that, maybe 4 quarts. I don't know, 4.5 quarts. That's right, at nighttime, Dutch oven. Dutch oven. Dutch oven. And they go like this, trying to fight and kick and scream. You know, they're not really doing it on purpose. They're willing to stay there. Yeah. I am. I'm gonna this next one I do, I'm gonna actually throw that ground lamb in there with it. So no. Yeah, I sleep in a lift chair, so I can't do the Dutch oven for her. Randy Quaid, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you here. Well, thank you. You look well too. You're looking good, Randy. So nice to have you here, man. If you guys don't know who Randy Quaid is, this is the original Randy Quaid, the actor. So. He's got 22 channel followers, 23. So I did the about page on him, and buy me beer and we'll talk. There you go. January 29th, 2016. Nice to have you here, Randy. What's the topic? Anything we can talk about. We made homemade chili yesterday for dinner. That was great. The aliens are still messing with you? Yeah. I tell you what, if I could serve it on the hot dog cart, I would. And I thought you did a damn good job in Independence Day. You predicted that chili wouldn't make it today. You're right. It didn't make it through today. So. Well, you're a great guy too, Randy. Thanks for being here. Sherry K, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. The best movie scene that I loved with Randy Quaid in it is on the National Lampoon, not National Lampoon's, the golfing one. I can't remember them now. It's slipping my mind. But where he walks into Ted Knight's house, or he tells Ted Knight what he's going to do to him. He's got that rolled up piece of paper, and he says, I'm going to come over with a baseball bat. I'm going to bash down your front door, go up and bludgeon you to death, kill your wife and kids, and then come down and roast your dog over an open fire and eat it. Something to that effect. So, Black Cadillac. So, before the Illuminati killed your career, well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah. Shitter's full. Would someone fake me? I'm flattered. I don't know if they would or not. So, but if you are the real Randy Quaid, it's a pleasure having you here, and it's an honor having you here. They take. Yeah, they do. Everybody takes. Nobody gives. The big people, all they do is take. So, what commercial is that? Randy, do you have an email address? Weather around here, it's raining today, foggy, but it's supposed to be something like 80 degrees today or something like that. So, not bad. I live in Michigan. No, no, no. That's his brother Dennis. Dennis is a good actor, but I always liked Randy better. So I like Dennis in the one where he played baseball at the high school, and your brother your brother's an asshole. Okay. Uh, Caddyshack is the name of that's the movie I was trying to think of. Yeah. Um, I liked him in that movie, and I liked him in White Noise. But other than that, I didn't think he was that good of. Uh, when he did that one where he was, I believe it was him. That was the astronaut that was stuck in time or whatever. I didn't like that movie. So, yeah, he's not God. Do you have an email address, Randy? Because I'd love to send you an invite so everybody can see if it's you or not. You think you could beat him one on one? That's pretty cool. He's always been a mommy boy. Yeah. I I love Randy Quaid. I mean I love the movies. You know, Caddyshack, I love that one. So okay. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So I loved it with Dan Aykroyd in it and Chevy Chase. Could you pull that arrow out? Is there any money and suck out the poison? Is there any money in it for me? So I'll have to look you up on Twitter and follow your Twitter. So I don't know. People got to hate everywhere there, Randy. So, but like I tell everybody here, when you come here, it's dignity and respect. As long as you treat everybody with dignity and respect, we'll treat you with dignity and respect. And also, people say, well, there's trolls. I always say this. I don't care if you're the biggest troll in the world. If you come in here and you treat everybody with respect and you are, decent and kind and considerate and whatever, you're more than welcomed here. You can sit here to your little heart's content and talk and chat as long as you treat everybody decent. And some trolls look at that and they say, "Hey, man, it ain't so bad. We can be there and we can talk, and have fun, and we can be a troll somebody else's place, and they do that." Um, I don't think you were in Dumb and Dumber. No, that was Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey. You've had a few beers, not gonna lie. Hey, I don't blame you. So, but you're always welcomed here. Everybody's welcomed here. So, and beer and well, I can't. I try to tell everybody to avoid Wheaties. I mean, you can eat Wheaties if you want, but only eat them for 20 years. Don't go with 30 years like Bruce Jenner did, because something drastically happens once you hit 30 years with Wheaties. So, at 20 years, you're probably safe. 30 years, no, something's going to happen. Randy Quaid is, yeah, I love his movies. I'm telling you, he was one of my favorite actors, or is one of my favorite actors. So, Randy for president. Sorry, Kathy. Rocky, about an hour ago, said Kathy for president. Now he wants Randy for president. All right, man. Well, I have to do it some other way, I think. Huh. Uh-uh. I don't know. I lost my. I lost my Twitter thing or whatever. So. I have to reset. So okay, I'll do that later. Yeah, Randy was in Kingpin. Yep. Well, we'll find out when he on Twitter. How was the chili?
Good.
Just good. Just good.
It was food, and I'm tired.
I am the dog from Rocky. So, I don't know. I want to set. I should set up a new Twitter account for me too. I didn't see that movie, Elvis. Let's check your email. Okay, I'm checking. I'm checking my email. New from Home in the Six, fall raised bed garden update. What's up with my Kusha squash? Okay. There we go. I successfully have changed my password. Y'all want to know what it is? OI812. LSU, that's right. I don't know if he was in Brokeback Mountain or not. Yeah, I didn't watch Brokeback Mountain. That was just something that I was not going to watch. Sorry. Where's that coming from? Randy sure cleaned up. Did he? We are going to get off here at 9:30 because I have to go do some running. So. So, anybody else wants to talk about? I'm sure we can come up with something else. We've talked about so much other stuff. We've talked about my chili. Yeah, we've talked about my chili. We've talked about my chili, and we have talked about my chili. But then again, we talked about the 7 meals for $20. There is going to be a big announcement on Monday from a week from today. So back again. Welcome back, old mucker. Laugh Out Loud Chili. That's right. Yeah, that's right. He's spilling the shitter. Shitter's full. I love that saying. Out there, you know what happens when you put that in a storm drain, don't you? If we go out to eat, we go down to Toledo. It's the Ocean Buffet, which is a Chinese restaurant. They have like 200 things on their buffet. It's a great buffet. Other than that, it's usually McDonald's, pizza, or Little Caesars, or.
We don't go out.
We don't go out that often, but if we do, it'll be like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Little Caesars, maybe Subway once in a great while. And we should actually, if we're going to do anything, should go to Subway more often and skip all that other stuff because all that other food's junk. But or Little Caesars for $5.85 or $5.55 pizzas or whatever. But we don't go out that often. Maybe one time a week, run and get a burger from McDonald's or whatever, but we don't go out that often. So. Yeah, I don't run with that hip either. So yeah, we don't go anywhere. So we don't go out to eat that often. So yeah, talked about Chile, Columbus Day, the Vikings, Randy Quaid, school, Columbus. Talked about it all today. I'd take her out more often, but a lot of times she don't want to go nowhere. Well, what's a classic movie there, Tim? And mainly, there's 7 of us here in the house. And if we go out to dinner, we usually go and get it and bring it back because, don't have a car that can transport 7 people at one time. Now, oh, Christmas Vacation. Yeah, that was a good movie, Tim. You're right. So, no, but it's, um, it is what it is. So, usually, go out if we go to Little Caesars, we'll get a couple pepperoni pizzas and then a 5 meat or a 3 meat or whatever, and that'll be dinner. Go to McDonald's, uh, get a couple of burgers a piece for the kids. For the little ones, they get one burger a piece, and French fries. So, or you can go to Wendy's and order the 50-piece bucket of chicken nuggets. I didn't know about that until 2 or 3 months ago. If you guys go to Wendy's, you can order a 50-piece chicken nugget bucket. About how many of you people are going, wow, are you kidding me? You can. And it's only like $7 or something like that, or $8 for a 50-piece. Or maybe it's $10 or something like that. But I bought two 50-piece buckets one time and French fries, and it was like, I don't know, $22 or $23 or something like that fed the whole family. So, and they give you a bunch of sauces to go with it. So, can't do that now. You're right, Tim. You can't do that now. Absolutely right. So, now I'm trying to figure out. Well, this isn't the Randy Quaid. No. I just looked, and this Randy Quaid that I punched up on Twitter was born in 1977. So I know that ain't the Randy Quaid. No. Okay. I'm still looking for Randy Quaid. There it is. I'm going to follow him. There we go. I got it now. So, yeah, you can get the 50 pieces. Yeah, you're right, Kath. All they want to do is sit and watch TV if you don't get them outside. Still trying to break the habit of leaving the keys in the car. That's the best time to get them to go outside when it's raining. That way they get a free shower. Oh. Give them some conkers. That's where the two balls come. Yep.
I did let him play in the rain.
I know.
Remember, I played with him.
I know it. You played with them in the rain.
Stood out there and got soaked.
Yep. When we was kids, you know, we'd go out in the rain. We'd get, you know, when it was a warm day out and it's raining, we'd go out, put on our bathing suits and run around in the yard, you know, in the rain. Let it rain. It didn't matter. You know, it was fun. Nowadays, kids, oh, I'm going to get wet. We used to get soaked. And you could see, you know, if you'd get a great big shower coming at you, that's when it was the coolest because you could actually see the rain coming at you, you know. And then all of a sudden, here it was, a torrential downpour, you know. And that was when it was the coolest, man. Yeah, knock, knock. So. Around here, you'd get shot for doing that if you start knocking on people's doors and running. So, oh, I know. They're all about nah. I'm a nobody. Hell, they don't even say goodbye to me half the time when they leave to go to their mothers. Or they got to be told to go in and say goodbye to Papa. I'm going to show you Randy Quaid's Twitter account. He has 74,400 followers. Okay. There he is, Randy Quaid. I am a follower. See? Now, so there he is. "29 years ago, October 5th, they were married." That's pretty cool, man. Okay. There you go. Well, see, you know, old Mucker, what we used to do is we'd go out and catch these sewer rats. You know, kill them, and then we'd stuff them in mailboxes. And face them to her so the face is watching, you know, looking at them when they open up the mailbox. Or you find a dead possum and do the same thing, stuff it in the mailbox. Somebody you don't like. They go to open up the mailbox. Ah! You know? You'd be surprised how fast the mailman slams the lid shut, you know? So, yeah. Or the people slam the door shut. You'd be surprised how fast that happens. So. Years ago, I had a mechanic when I was working at the garbage company. He took a tarp strap and he hooked it to one of the levers inside the truck. And then he hooked it to the door. So and then he took grease and put it on the door handle. So when I went to open up the door handle, I pulled the door open and I got it so far and it slipped out of my hands and slammed shut. I went to open it again, what the heck? So I went through the other side and I got the tarp strap off and opened up the door. And he was just laughing, thought it was funnier than hell. Laugh, 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 laugh. Well, the next night, I walked in there at 3 o'clock in the morning and I hear some rustling around in the little garbage can in the break room. I look down there and there's a mouse. I get me a pair of gloves. I reach down and I grab that little bugger. I walk over to his toolbox and I put it in the top of his toolbox and I shut the lid. I called the operations manager at around, 5 minutes to 6 and said, hey, when he gets there, tell him you need him to get you something out of his toolbox. He said, why? What's going on? So I explained to him. He said, all right. So they went over there and he said, hey, I need a screwdriver. Or he said, well, go get it yourself. He said, no, you go get it. I don't want to get in your box. Well, he walked over and he lifted that lid, the top door, the top lid of the box. And that mouse jumped out and there were some guys there standing because they all knew what was going on, but he didn't because the operations manager told him. They said his feet come off the ground about 4 feet when that mouse jumped out right at him. And so I come in and I started laughing, I said, so, hey, did you have any surprises this morning? He said, oh, no, nothing, nope. Nothing unusual happened today. I'm laughing my ass off. He said, you bastard. He said, you ever do that again? I'll kill you. He said, I about had a heart attack. So. Yeah, used to take the grease gun and yeah, I know. I used to take the grease gun and fill up gloves that way too. So change of plans on the truck engine? Why? Because it's got a great big hole in the side of the block? What are they going to do? Just replace it? Might as well. No swearing. Well, I understand that. Yeah, but I'm not trying to, I don't try to say the F word. That's what I'm trying to stay away from. So, but yeah, there you go. That's funny. That'd be sickening, but that's funny. So. There's a lot of things you can do. This is stuff we did when we was kids. You do it now, you probably go to jail for it. So, putting the rats and possums and dead raccoons in mailboxes, yeah, you'd go to jail for that. Federal offense nowadays. They can't take a joke. So what are you doing? Well, now wait a minute. If you're taking the heads off, you're going to take the head. If you were are you rebuilding this thing or are you just getting it running?
I think Steve got a bunch of them.
Yeah, it works on anything you try. No, I ain't going to try it because if you.
I know I have no dogs, and I'll tell you, this dog shit here, I might try it because I'll take you across the street and do that. So then
she's ready to take the dogs come over here. She said they shit over here again. She's about ready to roll up all the shit in the newspaper and put it on their front porch and then light it on fire. Let them come out and stomp it out. So he wants me to take the heads off so they can go have them checked and then check the timing chain. Well, you're going to do that anyways if you're rebuilding, aren't you? I don't know. When I consider a rebuilding job, that's when you pull the engine completely out. Pull all the pistons, heads, intake, cam, crank, everything. Oil pan, oil pump, the whole 9 yards. Pull it all apart so it's just a bare block. And when you rebuild an engine, going out the block after you have it degreased, steam cleaned and degreased or whatever, and then you start from scratch. So it has aluminum heads on it, okay? Think it has a cracked head? Well, was it smoking? Because if it was smoking and steaming, then it would probably have a cracked head or a blowed head gasket. Or it could be warped. Go have it milled. So, yeah, buy a long block. It's going to be cheaper. Buy a long block and, just get it done. Go to the junkyard and buy one that's running. They got lots of engines out there. They'll go out there and start it up for you. It's really missing really bad. Well, that could be a lot of stuff there, Bobby. So, that could be fuel injectors. It could be a bunch of stuff. You could have a fuel injector not firing where it's supposed to, or not shooting when it's supposed to. You could have, bad distributor cap causing it to miss. But if you got a cracked head, or if you got a warped head or a blowed head gasket, that exhaust system is going to throw out, which looks like smoke, but it's going to be steam. And you're going to notice your antifreeze is going down. So, good morning, Tammy Spinkle. You're looking lovely as ever. That's right. Jack the radiator cap up and put another one underneath it. All right, everybody. It is 9:30. I've got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow. And yeah, you can do a compression test on the cylinders. I got a compression tester. You can do a compression test on the cylinders. Make sure you got good compression. You'll be able to tell. So, y'all have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care and love one another. Bye, y'all.